Welcome everyone, this is Leela Prasad Naik. Today I have a Java 1D array program in which it will normally show the array value in which normally they have included the input values and we have to show from this to this value excluding this. So for that we normally declare an array of a declaration with new integer and then from the given value to the extended value where the n will be the containing of those limited array things and it will be showing here a of I, then in that array will be keeping out and then the length of array in Java. Normally when we declare an array, as we should not give the total length of the array size because the only few of the cells will be filled and remaining will be empty. So in order to not to present those, we'll just type of the array size and its dot length, so it will be printing out up to where the values were given. So system dot out, it will be printing out. So here we will run the code. So your test case is success. So here your input and output is correct. Now let's go to the second 1D array of second thing. This is normally a game type in which will normally include give the how many types will be given and then it will be showing. As first we will be giving of 4 for the 4 entries of this game. This is the first and second and third and fourth. As if we given 4, it will be containing of 4 different values which it has to be taken, and then 5. Here it is shown that these things of 5, the in which we given 5 zeros, and as if here given 6 has 6 inputs and 3 and 6 and 3. As the here in this 3 in this will be taking off the jumps. As first check this, closes and checks 1 2 3, okay, and again it will plus. I'll show the code. See here in the game we normally include the limit of the input in which second thing it will closes and again 1 2 3, okay, it's successful. So next we'll be going to the next one, 6, in which we will be giving 6 type of inputs. So 1 5 1 2 3 4 5. So as if it one comes, it will be stopped. So like that we'll check again, 1 2 3 4 5, it will out of that, so it won't. For this thing, as it will be the next of the one, it can't go. And next 6, this will be the showing of number of hops in the game in which we can win or not. As if with the 0 continues, it will be showing S, and the next cases where these 2 cases were not able to move as because of 3 hops, so it will be starting from this point. Next is the 1, so it not able to go, and like this in fourth case also it started from 1 and not able to show. So that's why we have given that. Coming to the program, normally first case will be the given input values and then next will be the number of the given points and then the hops on which it has to be go up or not. So in that, normally the case which we have discussed, if it is crossing the 1, then it will be system.out because it cannot win the game at the point. So if it can win, it will just print out the S value or no. So for that, normally in the game we'll be taking one leap. So here as if we shown that the return value can win, that in which it will take one leap and keep on increasing. So that's why it will be checking all the test cases with that thing. Now let's run the code. Okay, here what the thing is, in some of the test cases it can be E moved, and in the other point where in few of the test cases it cannot be done. Okay, now let's go to the second 2D array. Here where there will be a given example of 6 into 6 2D array. In the normal array we'll just declare one of the one of the array size, and in the 2D array will be giving in the type of two dimensions. Here we declared an array, and later it will be keeping the value on which it has to be stored. So then there's sample input, the in which it will normally contains this, and for that we'll be getting of output like the explanation thing. So that's why we'll be just taking an array in which these two of a and I and j, then will be some assigning to the sum of the value extended to that, and will be keeping of an loop, for that it until which it has to be extended. As of we have seen in 6 into 6 array, it will having, it should be going up to the order, and then if it the sum is max, it will normally increases, and some if the max is equal to sum, as if the sum value is greater than max value, so that then it will be printing at last at the sentence of that, it will be printing of the maximum value, or the output value. So here in all of these, the output will be normally coming from this, as from all the part of the program. Thank you for watching.